Ashe, peace, love, and light. Welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. I am Q, and I'm here to do a general reading for our beloved Pisces. This reading will resonate with you if you have placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find yourself clicking on this video is exactly the divine timing that was intended for you to do so. Beautiful Pisces, I call upon the elements of water, fire, earth, air, as well as ether. I ask our beautiful ancestors, archangels, deities, animal totems, universe, source, divine, most high God, our creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message of love, light, and healing as I intuitively and discerningly pick up on the energies, number, synchronicities, the vibrations of the cards, because I'm one with my cards, and so it is, so mote it be. So let's tap in, tune in, and see what's going on with our beloved Pisces, shall we? I am doing what I am calling quickies for all signs, as I have been making some rather lengthy videos, and I received the download that it's time to start, tapping into the energy in a more, not so much quicker, but, in a more timely fashion. It's a better way to put it. So let's tap in. Let's see what's going on with you, beloved Pisces. So what we got going on here, beloved Pisces? I don't know why I always pick up on this energy of some sort of very sexual attraction. Some sexual innuendos, maybe flirtation. Maybe you met someone there's a strong attraction to, or they may have a strong attraction towards you. You might be thinking about someone around the clock, or ruminating and pining over something, and the divine is reminding you that where your attention goes, energy flows. There could be some stuck energy. Could be in your head, up in your head. Do not get stuck up in your head, and do not fight what you're feeling. Water signs are very, very intuitive, so trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, trust your inner truth. Don't sweat the small things. Don't let little minor details stress you out or overwhelm you. And stay in a place of balance, of wholeness. Center yourself. Connect with your higher self. Balance yourself. Ground yourself. Ashe. So what's coming in for our beloved Pisces? Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What's coming in for our beloved Pisces? So we have hone your gifts. This is the overall energy. So you could be a very gifted person, and the divine is wanting you to master your craft. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you play an instrument. Maybe you are an orator, a teacher, a communicator. Maybe you are someone who has an ability to teach. Whatever it is, the divine wants you to sharpen that sword, to master that craft, to hone your gifts, beloved. So Divine Spirit, what's coming in for Scorpios? I'm sorry, for Pisces. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So you know better, so do better flew out. And then Light My Fire is an expound. I take the jumps, but I will expound on anything that flips over in my hand. So I feel like you might be discovering some of your gifts, something that you're very passionate about, may be unearthed, may come to surface. There may be some sort of excuse me, I yawned, pardon me. But there may be some sort of clarity as to what it is that your passions are. Ashe. So let's continue. And let's see what this card is. So we have ritual work. That's in your past energy. I just heard spells. So I don't know if you're casting them or if someone is casting them on you. But ritual work and invocation flew out. You have selenite, healing stone. You could be healing, going through a healing process. Healing from some sort of past pain, past hurt, past relationship, past situationship. But there was extreme pain that you felt from a connection. and you are needing to heal. You're needing to really release yourself from that energy. And I did see the word release during the shuffle. Whatever isn't growing is dead. Live now. So whatever you're connected to from your past, it's time to release it. You've been holding on to it too long. I'm getting the sense of that perhaps you've been very bitter about something. Something has made you very bitter. And you're just holding on, clutching on to something from your past, and the divine wants you to release it. The divine also is telling you to, start speaking positive things into your life. Rituals, mantras, visualization. Visualize yourself being in a position, in a situation that you desire to be. That's also very helpful in manifesting what you desire. Speaking things into existence in addition to visualization is very powerful. So one more card. Thank you, Spirit. And we have grow through it. So you grew through something. You didn't go through it, you grew through it. And we have power over pain. And your sister sign of Cancer just pulled this card. So here we go. So I feel like it says ritual work. Hone your gifts is the overall energy, and then you have ritual work. So I feel like almost the divine could be telling you to tap and tune in to your spiritual powers. Tap into the craft. Maybe you're learning the craft, learning the occult, learning some esoteric information. And the divine is wanting you to master something because you have an ability to be a healer, shaman, some sort of light worker. The only way you could get better at something is through studentship, studying, mastering, training, learning, researching, investigating, and also being active, and also honing the gift. Honing it requires the work. It requires you working on something. Your present energy is you know better, so do better. So perhaps you've learned some very valuable lessons from your past, and you're making wiser decisions because of those experiences. We did have power over pain. So it's apparent that you did go through something that was very traumatic for you. And I feel like you have taken that notch under your belt, and it's like you're moving forward with that knowing, with that wisdom. Your challenge is to visualize yourself where you wish to be. Visualize yourself in a position that you wish to be in. Don't get trapped in your mind. Don't get trapped speaking negatively on your situation or having negative self-talk. They want you to know that you know better, so do better. Perhaps getting out in nature will be very conducive to you being able to see yourself or visualize or receive those downloads, those activations, so that you can start pulling in and drawing in that energy of manifesting what you desire. But visualizations are very, very helpful and beneficial to manifestation as well. Nature Walk, Nature Talks also is instructing you to get outside, to be amongst the trees, to breathe in that good-ass prana, to ground yourself, to connect with the divine, because that gives you an opportunity to really hear your higher self, to hear those instructions. Provides the clarity, the truth, the illumination. And I feel like these opportunities of centering that self and connecting will reveal to you that you've grown through something. Because you are coming into a place after, the divine advises you to take those nature walks. Your outcome is that you grow through it. So you do become aware of how to get through a situation, how to come out on the other side. Thank you, Spirit. So let's pull some messages from Tarot. And let me first bang on the cards. I just saw the Hierophant, so you could have gone through, a breakup, something that was very painful, to which I see you did the work and started healing, worked on your independence, started nurturing self, practicing self-love, discovered your self-worth. Someone was definitely juggling you and another person, or feeling like they had a lot of options, treated you like an option. I feel like you focused on your self-love, your self-worth, started to really heal. You healed after being juggled. You healed after someone treating you like an option. You gained control of your emotions. Started to ground yourself. You moved away from a situation that wasn't serving you anymore. You found your peace, your refuge. You came out of a place of confusion. Or perhaps you're still stuck and entrapped in a place of confusion. But it's something that you can get yourself out of because it's self-imposed. It's the things that you're telling yourself. There is a sense of stability that you have acquired. And whatever you experienced, it was a part of your destiny. It was ordained for you. It was your fate. And now you're super protective of yourself, your energy, your time, your space. And you know that whatever you want, you have to work for it. You have to work at it. There's happiness. There's joy. There's a sense of illumination and clarity and truth. You're blocking out anyone that does not serve your highest good, because you realize that whatever you've been working on, it just was not for you. There's an ending of a cycle, completion of a cycle, releasing the people, places, and things that may have juggled you, that may have treated you invaluable. This is your stability that you're gaining. You've gained a sense of stability. You may have just recently, worked on getting your new home. You have something coming in that will be solid, but it will take time, because time is of the essence, and time is very dependent upon divine. So you have to practice patience. But while you're patient, still be proactive. So what's coming in for our beloved Pisces? What is coming in for our beloved Pisces? So you will become very fruitful, very abundant, very successful if you hone this gift. It will bring sense of stability. This is shining. Like you really will be able to establish your own independence. You will be able to eat for a while. You will be able to, provide a legacy for your children, your grandbabies. What's coming in for our beloved Pisces? So perhaps there was an ending, sudden ending. And Cancer pulled the Tower card as well. So there was a sudden ending, and I feel like someone may have invoked this. There could have been some sort of black magic, ritual work, spells that could have been done. And this caused a sudden upheaval. It was unexpected. It's coming in for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. So you know better, you do, so do better. You have the Moon. So there was something that you may have discovered, something that was revealed to you, something that may have been hidden at one point in time. But through listening to your intuition, the divine is telling you that you will know what to do. So do better, because you have the answers. The answers you seek are within you. You have the Page of Swords and the Magician here. I don't know why, but I don't pick up this energy very often, but I'm getting a strong sense that someone is doing some rituals, some spells. Someone is watching someone like a hawk, trying to learn them, trying to figure out a way to manipulate a situation as well. And that's probably why the divine is telling you, you know better, so do better. And do better in terms of listening to your intuition and trusting what you feel, sense, and know. Excuse me. I feel like someone could be very dishonest in their communication. And so they're telling you, you know better, so do better. So when you know better, do better. So when you know better, do better. With the moon, I feel like when you know better, that's telling you, you know better. So when you know better, that's your intuition, right? That's your inner knowing. I'm sorry, I said that about 4 or 5 times, but I just have to sometimes hear it. Your intuition will tell you, guide you. It will lead the way. Perhaps that's what you may have discovered by listening to your intuition and being discerning. Something may have been discovered that, someone may have been casting spells, doing black magic, watching, trying to manipulate you and manipulate situation. What is coming in for Pisces? What is coming in for our beloved Pisces? Divine Spirit, thank you. So we have visualization. This is the challenge. And then there goes the alarm. Let that alarm go by. And the divine communicates in so many different ways. So the challenge is, you may want this beautiful equal give and take, right, with someone. And you could be visualizing yourself having equal give and take. But the divine is telling you that someone that you could be tied to, connected to, could be given to so many others. Keeping secrets, hiding things, not being honest, breadcrumbing you along. And you need to see this. You need to trust your intuition. Nature Walks, Nature Talks provides this page of Pentacles. It was just 10:10 on the clock. I'm sorry, it wasn't 10:10, pardon me. It's going to reveal a new skill. This is you taking advice from Tarot and honing that skill for once and for all. I feel through Nature Walks, Nature Talks, you will discover a gift that you possess. And you will begin to work on it, nurture it. You will begin to start studying and learning. But through a nature walk and getting outside, will this come to you? I feel like a download will come to you through taking that nature walk. And this is something that you will start to master. And it will lead to success because you will work hard on it. You will be very, very intrigued. You will do your due diligence, your research. You will be studying around the clock to ensure that you master whatever this is. What's coming in for our beloved Pisces? What's coming in for our beloved Pisces? You got success and victory, and you're going straight towards this love. Something is coming in that's going to be a victory. Could lead to marriage as well. And I feel, because it says grow through it, this is what you're going to go right into. Because you've learned from your past. You turned your pain into power. So when you turn your pain into power, you know your worth and value. You know what you're deserving of. You don't settle for less because you have self-love, you have self-respect, and you're going to move towards your dreams, your goals, your passions, and you're going to bump right into love. The divine is going to give this love to you in divine timing. And it's because you took your power back. That is the outcome. Grow through it. So what is coming in for our beloved Cancers? All right, so wow, these cards just slid in my lap when I said the outcome. Look at this. You did the work, beloved Pisces, and you're going to be very ecstatic because this is not only the 11-11 twin flame, but this is the 10 of cups. This is goals right here. Everyone wants this type of happiness, this type of happy house, happy spouse, stability, abundance, success. This is support. This is two people pouring into their cup. This is balance. This is happiness, love, joy, peace, fulfillment. This is the epitome of a very divine union. This is a beautiful connection, Pisces. And it's because you did the work, you grew through it. The divine said, grow through it. When you grow through something, you learn from your mistakes. And you knew better, so you did better. So whatever it was that unfolded in your past, there was some sort of ritual work. I feel like someone was doing black magic, white magic, ritual work, voodoo, hoodoo, juju, whatever, Santa Maria, whatever they were doing. That caused an ending. And I feel like you started to listen to your intuition, and you started to discover that some things wasn't right. Something, was being hidden from you. There was something pulling on your emotional strings. You couldn't gauge what it was, but you started to listen to your intuition, and you discovered that something just was not serving your highest good. And it was because someone was definitely giving to more than you. They were basically breadcrumbing you along. And your visualization was like you was, almost kind of visualizing the situation to be something more than what it was. But through stepping out, through the advice of the divine, there will be a discovery of what your spiritual gifts are, and you will begin to hone it. And you will master it, because look what you have here. Through the advice, you got to hone your gifts, and remember, that King of Pentacles came out. So you will become a master. This is a level of self-mastery. This is someone who has reached the pinnacle of their success. They ain't wanting for nothing. And it's because they turn their pain into power. Wow, confirmation. Got the Ace of Wands. That's the magic stick. This is... Thank you, Spirit. And that Ace of Wands literally is indicative of a new beginning after this ending, after going through this sudden change, upheaval. And there's a beautiful, passionate new beginning that's unfolding for you. And it's because there was an ending, spiritual ending. This card came out in Cancer's reading. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer. And I feel you're very much in your power. You have water energy here with the Queen of Cups. So perhaps there was an ending with the Queen of Cups, or perhaps you're moving out of a space of thinking about someone from your past, ruminating over a past love, being stuck, because as above, so below, you're moving forward. You're changing your perspective, changing your focus, and you're focusing more on you. This is the epitome of pain over power. This is the reincarnate. This is the rebirth. This is Phoenix rising, moving forward, and you're moving towards what? A new beginning. And what are you going to do? You're going to take action. You're going to go after what you want. So that is your reading, beloved Pisces. I will that this has been peaceful, or this has been helpful. But this is a very beautiful reading. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in. Ashe.